Yeah, guys. Next one. Next one. Break, continue. What is break? What is continue? We'll discuss. Break and continue. Okay, and exit also we discuss. Break, continue, and exit. Okay, what is break? What is continue? What is exit? We'll discuss now. Right, break. Break stops loop execution. Break stops loop execution. Break stops loop execution. Can be used in. Break can be used in switch and while. Break can be used in while and do while and for. Break can be used in while, do while, and switch and for. Break can be used in anywhere in the loops and switch cases. What is continue? What is continue? See guys, continue is it skips the iteration. I will explain about this continue also. Continue means what? It skips the iteration. Skips the iteration. Can be used in continue can be used in only loops while and do while and for. Continue can be used in while, do while, and for. Okay, what about other one? Exit. Okay, what is exit? Exit is a function, predefined function. It is used to stop the program execution. It stops the program execution. Program execution. Break stops only loop execution. Break stops to loop execution, but exit stops the program execution. Can be used in anywhere. Can be used anywhere in the program. Can be used in anywhere in the program. That is exit. Okay, now I will show you in the program break, continue, and exit. Break, continue, and exit. See guys, what is break, what is continue, and what is exit. In the for loop, now I want to write I want to display 1 to 10 numbers. Now I am writing I equals to 1, I less than or equals to 10, and I plus plus. I less than or equals to 10 and I plus plus. Okay, see here I want to print 1 to 10 numbers. Now I want to print 1 to 10. How to print 1 to 10? See, now I want to write percentile d and I value. Print I value. See, now it prints 1 to 10. Guys, see, it is printing 1 to 10. Okay, I don't want to print 3. I don't want to print 3. Here, see, if now what is break, what is continue? If I write 3, if it is 3, after 3, I don't want to print any number. Break. See, if I say break after I equals to 3, break means what? Break means what? It comes outside from this loop. Here, this is outside one statement I want to display. What is the use of this statement? This is outside of this loop. Here I give you a message main ends. Here I give you one message main ends. See here, if I write this statement, what will happen? I equals to 3. Once run execute. See 1, 2. When it is 3, it comes outside. When it is 3, it comes outside and it prints this. Okay, what is continue? Break is this. Continue. What is mean by continue? When it is 1, it prints this. When it is 2, it prints this. When it is 3, continue. Continue means skips this statements. Skip this statement. When it is 3, it skips this. When it is 4, it prints. When it is 5, it prints C. Except 3, 1, 2, 3 is not there. 3 is not there. See guys, 1, 2, right? Now what I am writing, I less than 3 I am writing. I less than 3, I less than or equals to 3, continue. First 1 less than or equals to 3, continue means skip this statement. I plus plus. 2, 2 less than 3, continue this. 3, 3 less than 3, continue this. 4, 4 less than 3, false, print that. Now what it prints? 1, 2, 3, it won't print. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it prints. Clear this. What is continue? What is continue? What is exit statement? What is exit statement? Right? If I write exit of 0, what is exit of 0? See, what is exit? If I equals to 3, now I want to write 1, 2. First 1 it prints, 2 it prints. When it is 3, exit. Exit means what? Stops the program execution. Guys, see, 1, 2 only it prints. 1, 2 only it prints. It won't print any other statements, any other statement. Clear this, right? What is break, continue, and what is exit? Okay, write this program. Write this program. Clear, guard. You understood, right? Arvind. Arvind Reddy. You understood, right? Dolika.
Yes, sir.
You understood, right? Break, continue, and exit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Write this. After that, and also we can write decimal numbers also. Decimal numbers also we can write in the for loop or while loop. What is mean by decimal numbers? I will show you now. Example. See, finished this. Yeah, what is mean by decimal numbers, right? Not only for integers, we can write decimal numbers also. We can write decimal numbers also. Example, instead of integer, now I can take a float. Float I equals to, here I can take float I equals to 1.1. I equals to 1.1. Guys, write this output only for loop. I less than or equals to, I less than or equals to 6.0, 6.0, I plus plus. Now percentile f, write this percentile f. Now if I write 1.1, yes, 1.1 less than or equals to 6.0. Yes, it is true. It prints 1.1. I plus plus. What is I plus plus here? I plus plus means add 1.0 here. Increment this number. 1.1 add 1.0, 2.1. 2.1 also it prints. 3.1 also it prints. 4.1 also it prints. 5.1. 6.1. It won't print 6.1. Once execute up to 1.1, 1.2.1, 3.1, 4.1, and 5.1. If it is 6.1, it's the false, right? It comes outside. It works for float and decimal numbers also. It works for float and double numbers also. But switch case it only supports for integers. Switch only supports for integer. But loop supports for all the data types. It supports for all the data types. Finished now?
Sir, if for loop, if we use any semicolon after that, will the output of that changes, sir?
Yeah, if I say this semicolon, right?
Yes, sir.
I told you, right? This program semicolon means there is no statements.
Same as if statement, if
Same
condition.
as if. Now, what is the output? Tell me now. If I write semicolons for this,
1.1.
huh?
1.1, sir.
Why 1.1?
Because after increment also after that it is no statement. It
Huh?
comes
There
out
is
of
no
for loop and
statements. What is the meaning? There is if there is no statement, it executes continuously. This is outside of the statement, right?
yes, sir.
First 1.1 it checks. There is no statements.
1.2,
There is no statements. I plus plus means what? Which value takes next?
2.1,
2.1. Is
4.1.
there any statements?
No, sir.
Next?
3.1, 4.1 up to
Yeah.
5.1 it execute. At 6.1
5.1
it
also there
gives.
is no statements. I plus plus.
Yes, sir. The
What it takes?
5.1 will be printed, sir. Okay.
5.1 or 6.1?
Okay. 6.1 is a false statement, so 6.1 is printed.
Yeah, when it is false, it comes outside, then 6.1 will be printed. See this.
Okay. Yes.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. If you write semicolon, it prints up after 6.1 will be printed. 1.100. After decimal, it is printing 6 values, right? If you want 2 values, write 0.2f, 0.2f or 0.3f, 3f. If you write 2f, only two values will be printed. 6.10. If I
Yes.
write 3f, three values. I want 10 values, right? 0.10f. 0.10f. It prints 10
10
values. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next one. Nested loops. Next to nested loops. Now we'll discuss nested loops. What is nested loops? Loops within the loops. Okay, right guys, next program, generate output for this. Guys, next generate output for this. Okay, generate output for this. Nested loop we will discuss. Okay, one student he has written like this. One student he has written like this. Printf of. Is it correct? Nested loops. One student he has written like this. Generate output for this. Okay, he wrote the program like this. Is it correct or not?
It is only correct for that one, that
Yeah,
pattern, sir.
this is called static output or static program. This is the correct only, but question is what? Question is different, answer is different. Question is if I enter three, you have to print three rows and three columns. If I enter five rows and five columns, they are called dynamic. Dynamic means depends upon you input, output may vary. That is called dynamic output. Okay, I want dynamic output, not static input, static output. Okay, if you write directly in the printf, that is called static output. I don't want static output, I want dynamic output. Then how to write dynamic output? Okay, guys, see, when you are writing this, okay, screen, you need to understand about output screen. How many rows will be there, how many columns will be there? 80 columns will be there, guys. See, 80 columns will be there. This is 80 columns, x and y axis. How many rows will be there? 25 rows will be
25.
there, right? 25 rows. Okay, see guys, now I want to generate output for this. Okay, when you are writing this output, two for loop is required. Two for loop, one is for rows, one is for columns. Here how many rows are there? I equals to 1, I less than or equals to 3.
3.
If you write 3 rows, I don't want 3 rows, n rows I want, I plus plus. See guys, you understood, right? This for, for loop, first for loop. See guys, this is for rows. I equals to 1, 1 less than or equals to n, I plus plus. Okay, n rows it generates, n rows. Why? Because here three rows are there. If you write three rows. If I write n rows. Okay. How many columns are there, guys? How many columns are there? One, first column,
3, 4.
second column, and third column. Three columns are there. Means n columns I want. In each row, n columns are there. I am saying in each row. When we are saying in each row, inside loop we have to write. Why am I writing inside? In each row. Okay. In each row, columns are there. That's why for j equals to 1, this is for columns. J equals to 1, j less than or equals to n columns, j plus plus. J columns are there, j equals to 1, n columns, j equals to 1. See this. What how to print? I want to printf of print a star. I want to print a star. I want to print a star. Okay, how it executes? See, after that, after printing of first row all columns, After printing all columns, go to the next line. How to go to the next line? Here we have to write printf's next line. Here you need to write a next line. See how it executes. See, I will tell you. First this I equals to 1, I value takes 1. I equals to 1, 1 less than n, 1 less than n means n is equals to 3. If n equals to 3, if I have taken, if n equals to 3, 3 times it executes. Okay, okay. Then it comes inside j equals to 1. When n equals to 1, 3 times this loop will execute, 3 stars will be executed, 3 stars in the same row, same row it prints. After that, it comes to the next line, it comes to the next line, again I plus plus, again I plus plus. What is I plus plus? Again I value is 2. When I equals to 1, 3 times will execute. When I equals to 2, 3 times will execute. When I equals to 3 times will be executed. Clear this? Okay, see, I want to show in the output. See here, take I and j and n values first. Here I want to take I, j and n, I, j and n, and enter the n value. How to enter n value? Here I want to enter the n value. Printf of now enter n value. Enter n value. See how to enter n value. Scanf. Take a scanf here. Read n value. I want to read n. Percentile address of n. Percentile address of n. Okay, guys, we need to read n rows. How many rows are there? I equals to 1, I less than or equals to n, I plus plus. N rows. In each row, columns are there. In each row, columns are there. That's why you have to write inside. You have to write a columns. For j equals to 1, j less than or equals to n, j plus plus. Okay, j columns are there. J columns are there. Print a star. Here we need to print a star. Now I want to print a star here. Print a star. Okay. Here I want to print a star. After printing a star, I want to go to the next line. Go to the next line. See, here I want to write a slash n. Okay, once execute this, if I enter the 5, 10, see 10 rows will be executed. 10 rows. If I enter 25 or 24 rows, see 24 rows. Clear, guys? How many rows you want, how many columns you want. Okay, see, clear this? You understood, right? Okay, now I want
Right.
same output. I want same this. I want output like this. Don't write now. I want output like this. Now in first row, one column is required. In second row, two columns is required. In third row, three columns are required. I want output like this. In first row, one column. In second row, two column. In third row, three columns. Guys, tell me what you have to write here. What you have to change here? See, how many rows are there? Three rows are there. Three rows are there. How many columns are there? Okay, first row, no need to change. How many columns are there? Here you have to write n columns. Here n columns is there. Okay, previously n columns are there. In each row, n columns are there. That's why you have written n equals to 3. Right, here how many columns are there? If I equals to 1, here I equals to 1. 1 column. If I equals to 2, 2 column. If I equals to 3, 3 columns. Here, what you have to write? J equals to 1, j less than or equals to what you have to write? The following, if I write n columns, if I write I columns, it generates j equals to 1, j less than or equals to I. Once execute this, if I enter 10, see 10 columns, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, n columns it prints. Clear, guys? You understood, right? How to write this? If I write 15, 15 columns. Okay. Okay, now same output, reverse I want, reverse. I want reverse. Okay, what is mean by reverse? Same this, I want reverse. Same same output, I want reverse. See, 3 rows, next to 2 rows, I want next 2 rows, next to 1 row I want. See, I want mirror for this, above one, I want mirror for this. Okay, same output I want, same this, I want in the mirror format. Okay, what I will do, same I will copy, same I will copy, see this, copy this, I want to paste it, here I want to paste it. Okay, here what you have to change, what you have to change. Okay, previous output, see guys, previous output, what I am changing here, previous output, if I equals to 1, 1 column, if I equals to 2, 2 columns, if I equals to 3 columns. Here first we are starting from 3 columns, 2 columns, 1 column. Here what you have to change in the second loop, tell me guys, Speak something. Lohit, what you have to change?
Sir,
What you have to change? Varalakshmi.
J less than or equal to n minus I.
See, first one is what we have written. First one. If I equals to 1, we have written, it is starting from one column, two column, three columns, right? Here what I will do, n columns I want to do. See this, I equals to n columns I want. Yes or no? N columns. Here I want to write I greater than or equals to 0, I minus minus. I minus minus. Here, see guys, here I have written 1, 1 less than n, 1 less than n. Here n greater than or equals to 0. Right? See difference you can understand. If I give 10, see this. This is for first two loops. This is for reverse. Okay, here see guys, here it is 10, here also it is 10, here also it is 10, it is showing 10, 10. Here from here onwards, I want to print in nine columns. Here what you have to change here? What you have to change? N, if I write n, 10. I don't want 10, n minus 1. Take n minus 1. You can see the output. See the output now. See this output. Okay. Instead of this I and j values, instead of this I star, percentile star, instead of this, we can write percentile d I values. You can write. If I write I, what it prints? Check it once. See this. 1, 2, 2. 1 2 2 3 3 3 4 4 4 5 5 5 6 6 6 7 7 7. These are rows. First row, second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row, and sixth row. And columns, if you want, columns, write a j here. If I write j, see what it prints. If I write a n, see difference. 1 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 up to 9 it prints. If I change I and j values, we get the output like this. Okay guys, write this program.